The Mystery of Roanoke. Alright, welcome one and all to another episode of Mr. Shea's videos for homework. Fantastic time, I know. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, or Monday if you're slacking. So, today, whatever day it may be, we're looking at Roanoke. Roanoke, it's the first real colony that the British tried to establish in North America. And there's a great deal of mystery behind it, hence this mysterious photograph of trees. As everyone knows, trees with lightness in the background is very mysterious. So, where'd Roanoke from? Well, we start with this man with a fantastic, look at that collar here. Also great mustache, little pointy goatee, but that collar, man, looking good. This man is named Sir Walter Raleigh. So, Sir Walter Raleigh, he's the half-brother of a guy named Sir Humphrey Gilbert, who initially gets permission by Queen Elizabeth to colonize America, to colonize North America particularly, far away from those Spaniards. Humphrey Gilbert dies, so Sir Walter Raleigh ends up getting what's known as a charter. A charter is permission from the king or queen to settle a certain area of land. And often this is different than when we're talking about the Spanish. The Spanish are being funded by the crown. They're being funded by, if you look at Columbus, Queen Isabel, and King Ferdinand. The English are different. The English get permission from the king or queen, and then they get funded by private individuals. We'll talk about it later, especially when we get to Jamestown, but it is important that the king and queen are giving charters. It's permission to settle a certain piece of land. So Sir Walter Raleigh gets a charter, and with that charter, he is able to establish in North America a colony. And namely, they're looking to capitalize on the riches of the New World. They wanted to bring back all of that gold that the Spanish are getting. So initially, they're really going to be acting as pirates. Roanoke is going to be acting as a staging point where they could rob the ships, Spanish ships that are sailing back to Spain with all of that gold. So it's not the most noble venture. These are essentially pirates that they want to establish in America. And they establish it in the island of Roanoke. This is an early map. And the map shows it's from 1585. And the map shows Roanoke Island. It looks like in the middle of the map it's kind of pink, but to put it in perspective, this is current America, and it's where the little helpful Google dot is. So we're looking at the coast of North Carolina, because the Spanish ships would sail up the coast from, well, the Caribbean and Central and South America. They'd sail past the coast and then head over to Europe. So this is a good staging point if you want to attack those ships. Settling Roanoke. Alright, so settling Roanoke, 1585, you have a group of colonists who arrive in what they called Virginia to settle the land. Now, these colonists, remember, they were not chosen to be farmers or anything. These colonists were chosen to essentially start a pirate land. So these people were not very good at surviving. They're not farmers. They are not known to be living off the land. So, and for the most part, not very smart. So they're mostly depending on the local Indians to get food. Of course, being not very smart people, they are also kidnapping Native Americans and holding them hostage, which doesn't particularly make the Native Americans happy and willing to give them food. So, for the most part, they're just waiting for supplies to arrive again from England. Of course, there's some delays for those ships, but eventually some colonists are picked up by a man named Sir Francis Drake, who's essentially a pirate. Now, Francis Drake stops by, leaves 15 of his own men there, and then sails off. Now, there's 90 men, 17 women, and 9 children who are left behind on Roanoke Island, and when Sir Francis Drake leaves, he and his crew are the last people ever to see these colonists again.